Hey family, today is Thursday. Today is the Crown Chakra Day, and it's also represented by the planet Jupiter. The best known color for it is purple. You know, before we get into this Crown Chakra business, I'm trying to get back. I don't know what's going on with me. I just kind of had like a big realization. I'm in my feels, okay? I'm in my feelings. And I don't even know if I should be in my feelings, but I am. And it started when I was, well, I ain't gonna say it started. It's just when I was doing some research about this crown chakra. Cause I mean, don't get it twisted. I know about the chakras and everything, but it's just so much information out there. Knowledge is infinite. You know what I mean? It's always something. One of my candles done went out. Okay. It's always something that we can learn. It's always something else that we don't know. Just got to be open-minded and willing to learn. And one thing the crown chakra teaches you is about yourself, because it's your crown. Your crown. The key word is yours. It's not even crown. It's your crown. And you know, part of having or getting your crown chakra in balance is knowing your truth, realizing your truth, realizing who you are, why you were put here on this earth, your path, and all that. So within doing some research, I just kind of, had a realization like, okay, wow, I really need to get more serious. I don't even know if it's serious that I'm looking for, because for the last week or so, I have been feeling like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, don't get me wrong. I know what I want to do, so I do take steps towards that. But it's the difference from doing what you want to do and doing what you're supposed to be doing with the higher power, your assignment from the higher power, from the divine, from source, is different. One is, you're activating your free will, and one, you are on your path. You have an assignment, a specific assignment that's just for you. So that's all your focus is going to be on. And, I have been thinking, because, at times you feel like you got everything all together. You just know. And it was a point in time where I just felt like, okay, what I'm doing, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because right now, this is what's making me what I thought was happy, but it was false. I just like doing it because I seen the results. It was quick, it was easy, and it made some money or whatever. But it also drained all my energy as well. So, and then there's a couple other reasons I had stopped. So now I'm kind of like in the process of, a redirection process. And doing this research on this crown chakra made me realize that I need to buckle down and really sit here and ask myself, like, some personal questions. Something just happened to me and I got emotional about it, and I shouldn't even been emotional. Like, I should have been like, whatever, but I cared. And I don't really want to care. I know that sound, but like, yeah, no, because some stuff I feel like I shouldn't care as much, you know? And then a part of that caring too much is where my attachment issues kick in. Like, I care a little bit too much, okay? Like, okay, I'm gonna just tell y'all. I called somebody, they didn't answer the phone. And I just really felt some type of way about it. And I shouldn't have. That's the thing. Like, I just shouldn't have. But I did. So I gotta sit here and ask myself, why did I care to the point where it really just changed my mood? You know, I wasn't in I wouldn't say I was in a good mood or a bad mood. I was just kind of in just nonchalant, just going about my way. And my mood changed, and now I have to do some work within my seventh chakra, my crown chakra, to see what's up and where it's coming from. So and I might make yourself a priority cards today. And I know it's late, but hell, for some reason why I just feel like the crown chakra video should be done at night. I just really feel like they should be done at night for some reason. Or maybe it's just for me, that's when I get most of my, spiritual downloads, most of my creativity. Most of that comes to me mainly during the nighttime. Probably because it's less busy. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I keep looking over. I don't know. I know right now, at this moment, at this point where I am in my journey with my channel, I know no one's probably really watching, but I really feel like, soon people are going to. They are going to. So when I look in the camera for too long, it's just like eye contact. It's like eye contact, and I'll be having to look away. And that's another thing I need to sit down here and ask myself, just ask myself, everyone should just ask themselves those personal questions. The ones that we try to hide from ourselves, the ones that, if somebody else said it about us, we'll feel some type of way. The ones that we try to avoid is or dealing with the crown chakra. Ask ourselves these personal questions. Put that shit out in the air. Put it on the floor, okay? Put it on the floor about yourself. So I'm in this mood. I know that I am going to figure it out. Why that bothered me like it did, or why did I allow that to bother me like it did. A part of me, I'm a single woman right now, and I can say it's by choice. I'm not closed off to a relationship. I'm open to one, but just not with anybody. You know what I mean? Just because a person is into me doesn't mean that I have to be into them. And as of right now, the man that approached me, no, I'm okay. I'd rather sit here and be single than to, settle. But it was just this one particular guy that caught my eye that I was really like, okay, maybe. But that's neither here nor there. I even forgot where I was going with it. See, need to stay focused. But back to what I was saying. I really forgot where I was going. It's just, that's just how, much I am in my feels. Okay, I'm getting off topic, getting off subject. Let me try to snap back to it. Make yourself a priority. Now I'm going to shuffle until I feel compelled to stop. I don't know if I already said this, but the crown chakra is associated with the color purple, and it's also the 7th chakra. Okay? And it's very connected to the 6th chakra, which is your 3rd eye chakra. I feel compelled to stop. Let's see what it says. Didn't I just say I was just sitting here talking about, asking ourselves those questions and getting to know ourselves and really putting it out there on the floor. And this is one way of putting it out there on the floor. Write down 3 things you appreciate about yourself. Okay? Now, for some, it's easier said than done because some of us can give another person a compliment quicker than we can give ourselves. And that's the issue that's dealing with the crown chakra and knowing who we are. And really knowing who we are. It's very important, because if you don't know who you are, then you're liable to just, be led anywhere. So a couple of signs and symptoms that will be able to, this emotional now, that will be able to tell you that your chakra is blocked or closed off. You closed-minded it. You ain't trying to hear it. It is. You said what you said. You seen what you seen. You heard what you heard. And it is what it is. Okay? Trying to hear none of that. It's the rap for all of that. I'm trying to hear it. That's one sign. Materialistic. You know what I'm noticing? Like, in a lot of these chakras, a sign of being unbalanced is materialistic. Because really, we don't need none of that mess. And if you focused on all the material things, something wrong. Because that comes and goes, baby. It really does. It comes and goes. But you only get one chance. Well, I ain't gonna say you get one chance. In this body. In this body. I do believe in, what am I trying to say? Reincarnation. I really do believe that. So when you come back and reincarnate, you're not going to remember none of these lessons that you learned, okay? So it's best to go ahead and get to it and do your very best now. Now, I also believe that the things that you learn this lifetime will be easier to learn in your next lifetime because you already achieved it. You're just not going to know your next lifetime, like, yeah, my last lifetime I did this and I did that. No. It's going to be easier for certain information and things to come to you. Yeah, I do believe that. I really do. Stagnation is another sign. You just stuck. You ain't going forward, backward, side. You just not doing anything but staying in one place. I think that's the worst. Just not knowing where to go, what to do. And I told you that's where I ain't gonna say I've been like 100% stagnation, because I have been, putting out these videos I'm doing okay, but I know I can do better. But it was a point where I was just waking up and going to sleep because it was a point in the time where I didn't know. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. Like, after I realized that what I was doing, like, after I really realized and came to the term that what I was doing wasn't gonna work, I didn't know what to do next, okay? I was just literally, I didn't know what to do next. You know, and I'm really trying to get out of that and get back in the swing of things. I ain't gonna say back in the swing of things because, you know, for me to refer to back means that I have already been there. So I ain't even gonna say back. I'm gonna just say that I'm trying to find a new way of being, a new swing, a new swag. You know what I mean? But, you know, in order to find yourself, I guess you must be lost first, right? You gotta lose yourself to find yourself, which makes total sense. It makes total sense. You know, if you have dreams, weird dreams, and I say if you have because I didn't know everybody didn't dream. I really did not know that until somebody told me that they didn't dream. I'm like, so what do you mean you don't dream? So what happens when you go to sleep? Like, it's just black. It's just black? So you mean to tell me it's just pitch black? Baby, I have dreams every night. Every single night I have dreams. It ain't one night where I don't went to sleep and it was just pitch black. Like, I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me, only because it's not me. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out there who don't dream. But one sign that your crown chakra is blocked is weirdo, crazy dreams that ain't making no sense. Now it's time to do some reprogramming the subconscious brain. And actually, I'm really talking to myself because I had a dream last night and I woke up really confused. Like, I was really confused to the point where I did not know the people who were in there. I did not know why I was doing what I was doing. Like, why was I doing that? And who are these people? Like, I don't know. You know? And, you know, not trusting yourself. I think I'm really sitting here talking to myself, y'all. I really am. And that's probably the real reason why I'm feeling some type of way. Especially when I read that one of the signs that I'm looking at them because I write a lot of stuff. One of the signs that your crown could be blocked is feeling lonely. Now, when I say a sister have been feeling lonely, because like I said, I'm single and I don't just kick it with anybody. I'd rather kick it alone and be in my loneliness and my singleness before I just engage with someone for no damn reason. Like, if I can't, I don't know. You gotta be a certain type of way. You gotta have a certain type of feng shui to kick it with me. Like, cause I don't like kicking it with people who I can't learn nothing from you. Like, nothing. You can't tell me about nothing because you don't know nothing. You know, at least nothing about anything outside of the 3D world. The 3D, what you see. Like, if only thing you could tell me about is what you physically can see, I don't want to kick it with you because it's way more than what you physically can see. Actually, you know, the things that we cannot see are way more exciting than the things that we can, and that's facts. And that's facts. Like, I don't want to kick it with you, especially if you always around a whole bunch of other people as well, because that means you probably got some kind of energies or something attached to you. But to make a long story short, I was just feeling lonely, and I know for a fact that I am never alone. Like, I'm never alone. I have spiritual guides and ancestors and everything walking my path with me. I know that, but you know, sometimes I feel alone, and sometimes I want like a physical person here with me, and I'm not gonna stunt. When I be wanting that, I do manifest it, but it be in different kind of ways. People that I don't want to kick it with. Like, I don't want to kick it with you. Like, I don't want to kick it with you. You know what I mean? I was debating if I wanted to meditate and do this video because it is the crown chakra video. And the very best way to get your crown chakra back into realignment is to meditate. Indeed, indeed, to meditate. And actually, I think I'm about to quit on playing. Oh, I forgot my incense this whole time. I just realized that. But I'm gonna have to meditate for longer than what I usually would, or at least I'm gonna try to. I'm not going to force it. I do want it to be like in a natural meditative state and not sitting there forcing myself to do it. But it's time for me to, like, this time, do it for a reason, for a purpose. Because I really do feel like my crown chakra is a little bit off balance. I wouldn't say it's hanging off a cliff, but I'll say it's, you know, it's a little crooked. And I need to fix that, because I don't know if the research that I did, I don't know if I ran across that particular research just specifically to tell me that I need to check myself. Because that's really what it told me. Like, you need to check yourself. Like, you're a little bit off and you need to get back right. So, and you know what? I'm going through these physical signs, y'all, and I can't deny it. I can't deny it no more. God dang it. The first one said headache. And I've been having headaches, and I've been sitting here blaming it. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm hungry. Not hungry. Okay, well, maybe I need to go to sleep. Not sleepy. It's most definitely, I need to get my crown chakra back in line. That's what it is. Dizziness, sinus pain, sore eyes. I'm no doctor. I say that every time. I'm no doctor. So if you're having real issues with any of these signs and symptoms, get it checked out first. I'm just, here to give alternatives, or, I hope you listen to me. Schizophrenia. A couple of things that we can do to bring them back in alignment. We can journal. Ask ourselves those self-reflection questions through journaling. Sometimes we cannot speak it. Sometimes, we just cannot. It be so deep, and we're not there yet to be able to really speak about ourselves and say what's wrong. Excuse me. We sometimes be not there yet. And depending on what it is, with me, I don't be there sometimes. Or maybe I used to not be there, because I'm trying to think now. If someone was to ask me, then I'd be like, well, yeah, I used to. Or yeah, or yeah, I need to. I think I'm to that point where I can do that, but it used to be a point in time where I could not. I'd rather well up and cry before I sit there and really, say like, this is what's wrong with me. Something real deep. It was to a point where even if someone was giving me a compliment before, I would my eyes would whelp up because, you know, I really had a lot of emotional issues that I had to deal with, good and bad. Like, I had a lot of anger issues to the point where I wanted to fight everybody, man and woman. It didn't matter because I was just, in my head, I was tough. You know what I mean? That's what I thought I was being. I thought I was being tough, but really I was being a coward because I was running from the real issues, what really was wrong. I needed to sit down and talk to myself and say, why you out here? Oh, man, my phone about to die. Like, why you out here fooling and acting up? What's really got you mad? Like, what's really, like, how you really let somebody sit there and have that much power over you to the point where now you out here looking a fool, acting a fool. And I wouldn't just be yelling and stuff. I'd be like crying mad, like one of those like really issues. But I think, I'm getting there. It's still some things that, I don't be really ready for. Like this lonely shit, this lonely mess. I'm really, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get there. Like, I don't know why today it's just all of a sudden smacking me in my head. Cause it ain't like I wasn't by myself yesterday, or the day before, and so on, the week before. It wasn't like I wasn't just by myself, but today it's getting me all emotional and things. And I kind of want to say, like, I'm done being alone. But then again, like I said, I don't want to just kick with anybody. But more bigger than that, if I want to be true with myself, I'm nervous about getting really close to someone and getting attached, because I tend to get, even though I know I have attachment issues and they say the first step to working on it is being aware and to knowing, it still happens. I still get attached. You know what I mean? Like once I want you, I want you. Like, come here, I want you. And it ain't like you gotta be all up underneath me and beside me all the time. It's just like, I want to know if you're gonna be there tomorrow. I want to know if you're gonna be by my side the next day. I want to know if a month from now, you still gonna be able to tolerate me. A year from now, is we still gonna be able to be intimate. Just intimate, not just sexually. Like, I think the best intimacy is not even like just spending quality time without, I don't even fucking know what I'm trying to say, because I don't even think I experienced that shit. The real shit. Like, I done experienced a lot of things that tell me what intimate is not. Like, the real, like, I don't know. When it comes to all this relationship mess and things, and how to be able to be with someone. I mean, I know a little bit, but I can't just sit here and say I know it all, because every person is different. I know my last probably ain't gonna treat me like the next. I wouldn't expect them to, and he better hope you don't, but off that, I'm letting my emotions get to me again. Grounding. Back to what I was saying. Grounding yourself is a way to get your crown chakra back in order. I have my 7 little cards, my 7 crown chakra cards, and I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. And on these cards, y'all, is affirmations that, you know, the affirmation for today, that's what's on these cards. And it's actually 3 on each card, and I picked the one that stands out to me the most. That just like, as soon as I turn the card over, it's like, wow, it's right there. Like, psh, read me, read me. Okay. I'm gonna stop right here. We got selflessness. Well, the first one, I kind of read them all, but the first one that caught my eye is, I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. You know, do you know that we are here to be of service to others? You know, yeah, ourselves as well. You have to take care of, you know, yourself in the process of being of service to others. Yes, you have to take care of yourself, because if you cannot take care of yourself, then you're not going to be able to be of service to others, because that's what we are here for. You know what I mean? It's just all about, how are you going to be of service to someone? You know, how are you going to be of service to someone? If somebody comes to you for help, help them in any way you can. You're going to get your reward back. You're going to get your blessing. You know, we are all one. So what you do for the other shall be done for you. And that can go in terms of good and the bad, you know. What you do for one shall be done for you. Someone comes to you for help, try your best to help them. You know, it's even okay to go on off and volunteer your service to someone, because you know, you might not mean it. You might not thinking volunteering mean much, because you're not getting, I know a lot of people like, I'm not volunteering. You know, people want to get paid for every goddamn thing, but you know, you can get some more time added to your life, or you can get some unexpected money, or you can finally get some answers that you've been asking for, you know, or sent from the divine. You never know what's the outcome is going to be of you volunteering or helping, just simply helping someone out. And not to do it to expect something, but to do it out of love, do it out of kindness, and do it from the heart. It means way much more to do it. Like, you see the people who be doing stuff for others, but they got to take a picture of it, or they got to, you know, put it on video. You know, you see people who do everything they do, they got to put it on camera, put it on video, like they're trying to prove to somebody else. My teapot. I really think they be trying to prove things to themselves, because 99% of the times, people really don't care. They might look at it. You might get your 15 minutes of fame for a minute, but when people go to sleep tonight, at least, you know, they really don't care. So, I'm going to close out now. I've been rambling. I hope you got some good information, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to get my crown chakra together, because I don't even know if I'm going to edit this video. I might just drop it, because I know I want to put it out there, and I know I want to meditate and get why I'm feeling like this, why I'm in this mood. Now, right now. Well, family, peace, love, and light. Come see me tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday. Don't quote me on what it's about. You know, I got my notes right here. I do know I gotta quit saying, like I said, I gotta quit saying I don't know. I do know. The thing is, I know a whole lot of things. So, you know, tomorrow is the sacral chakra. Sacral. That's all about your sexuality and sensuality, you know. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll make sure I pronounce it right. Tomorrow. We gonna leave that for tomorrow. Peace, love, and life, family. I'm out of here.